what can you do if you're not feeling the courage, or you're feeling like you need to tap into it to a greater degree? Some people use some, sort of tricks or mindset adjustments in order to start to flex that muscle. And this was the conversation I had with the client today. She was feeling, this is a C-suite executive. She's a very accomplished person, a very impressive person. And she still experiences sort of that little voice that holds her back, that keeps her feeling small, and that keeps her from taking bold action, especially when she's in situations that bring up a stress reaction with her. Like for in her case, it might be when she's dealing with the board of directors, which she has to do, and she has to influence them. So we talked about some tricks that she can use to start to develop that muscle of courage, if you will. And here's two simple ones. Well, I say they're simple because I've practiced them a lot. I offer them to you as simple places to start. The first is, act as though, what would I do if I was feeling courageous here? What would I do if I was taking bold action here? And think it through ahead, and think, because in that way you can be very purposeful about the actions you choose to take. So sort of imagining, what would I do if? Give it a try. Here's another one. Pretend that you are advocating, negotiating, standing up for someone that you really admire, someone that you really believe in, someone that you genuinely like. In that way, it feels less personal, and you are advocating almost for a thing or another being rather than on your own behalf. So eventually you want to sort of stop playing that game, if you will, but that can be a great place to start. Now, think about what I said for that example. You want to be advocating or standing up for someone that you admire, that you believe in, that you really like. Well, here's the truth. That person is you. So, depersonalize a little bit as you're flexing that muscle and working on that skill, but then recognize that this person is you. It is someone you believe in and you like and you support and you would advocate for. So once you close that gap, you can end up in a really beautiful place. So that's two tricks to try. And I promise you that once you start doing it and you practice it and you see a little bit of success, it's easier to keep going to try again. So give it a shot. And if you want to talk through your experience, if you're having trouble getting off the dime or whatever, you know where to find me. I'm happy to talk those things through with you, because I've seen them work.